What's up, Legends Nexus crew? Strap yourselves in because we're diving headfirst into the hottest esports news. First up, the LCK Playoffs are delivering pure chaos as BFX clashes with DK in a high-stakes playoff series. DK just snagged Game 1, but with a history of shaky starts, can they maintain their lead, or will BFX bounce back in a game that saw Raptor on Kiana trying to carry an uphill battle against DK's strategy? Next, we're staying locked on the LCK with Deep Blue's KIA, also known as DK, continuing their epic revenge arc. After taking down FearX, they're now staring down the legendary T1 in a match that's not just for bragging rights, but for the final ticket to the World Championship. This is a rematch of a brutal 5-game series that saw critical plays decide the fate of both teams. Can DK finally overcome the reigning world champions? Then, we're talking about BNK FearX, who, despite an impressive summer split and securing a spot in the new Asia Invitational, have seen their LCK playoff dreams come to an end. We'll break down their tough series against KT Rolster and DK, spotlighting the breakout star Year Diable June, the LCK Rookie of the Year, and exploring how teams like DK, featuring players like Showmaker and Lucid, advance to face T1 in that do-or-die Worlds qualifier. And finally, get ready for the brand new Asia Invitational, a competition set to shake up the esports landscape by bringing together mid-tier titans from the LCK, LPL, and LCP. We're talking about teams that just missed out on Worlds, but still boast incredible talent like potential appearances from LCK legends and LPL powerhouses. Who will emerge from this online battleground to prove they belong among Asia's elite? Make sure you're subscribed, and the bell is on so you don't miss any of these epic stories. LCK Playoff Mayhem, DK claims Game 1 over BFX amid strategic chess. In a matchup that's become a staple of the LCK season, BFX and DK went head-to-head once more, this time with everything on the line in the playoffs. DK emerged victorious in the first game, but the path to victory was anything but smooth. The game was a roller coaster, marked by hesitant plays from both sides, a classic DK trait where winning Game 1 doesn't guarantee a series win. The spotlight in this game was on Kiana, a champion seeing a surge in solo queue but struggling in the LCK. While players like Wunner and Canyon in the LPL found little success with her, BFX's Raptor picked her up for this crucial series opener. He started strong, securing 3 early kills and positioning himself to potentially carry the game. The question loomed: could Raptor buck the LCK trend and leverage his lead against DK's formidable lineup, aiming to set BFX up for a comeback? True to the unpredictable nature of the Rise group, neither team truly seized dominant control. DK, holding an 8,000 gold lead at one point, surprisingly faltered. They grouped up poorly against the AoE damage from Clear's Rumble and Kellen's Pop Blossom, squandering their advantage and shrinking the lead to just 3,000 gold. DK's strategy then shifted to split pushing, with Showmaker pressuring side lanes to force BFX into difficult decisions. BFX's responses were often too slow, leading to missed opportunities in 4v5 team fights. Ultimately, DK found crucial picks while Viklau was forced to recall, securing their Game 1 victory. Player of the game was awarded to DK's Bury L, highlighting his impact. Despite the win, DK faces a familiar challenge, translating a Game 1 victory into a full series win, especially with a potential matchup against T1 looming. This intense playoff battle is just the beginning of our LCK deep dive. But before we dive into the next massive rematch, can DK overcome their Game 1 curse? DK's World Championship quest, a rematch against T1 for the final LCK spot. Deep Blue's KIA, or DK, has successfully navigated the treacherous waters of the LCK playoffs, enacting a satisfying revenge against FearX with a decisive 3-1 victory. This triumph propels them into a monumental showdown against none other than the reigning world champions, T1. This isn't just another match. It's a battle for the final coveted ticket to the World Championship, a rematch of a heart-stopping 5-game series where a single, critical mistake by DK's aiming gifted T1 the advantage they needed to clinch the win. DK has completed the first stage of their revenge, but the ultimate test awaits. T1, while defending their World Championship title, has shown moments of vulnerability. Their last outing saw them fall 3-0 to a resurgent Hanwha Life Esports, raising questions about their current form. Conversely, DK is riding a wave of confidence following their dominant performance against FearX. The stage is set for an electrifying clash, with the winner securing the fourth and final LCK seed for the world's play-in stage. The previous encounter between T1 and DK was a nail-biter, culminating in a 3-2 victory for T1. The pivotal moment came in Game 5, where Kyria's perfectly timed hook on an over-aggressive aiming opened the floodgates for T1. This aggressive play by Kyria, and later a blind hook on Lucid, proved decisive. For DK to have any hope of enacting their revenge and securing a world spot, they must find a way to neutralize Kyria's impact, a challenge that proved insurmountable in their last meeting. Drafting has been an Achilles heel for T1 in recent playoff series, a recurring issue for this roster. With several days to prepare and having witnessed DK's strategies against BFX, T1 has had ample opportunity to refine their drafts. If they can present stronger draft compositions, they could potentially dominate DK and secure a swift series victory. However, T1's history shows they can bounce back from shaky performances, making this a truly unpredictable matchup. This series carries immense weight. Not only is it a fight for a world championship berth, but it also represents a chance for DK to prove they can overcome T1, a team they have struggled against in critical moments. T1, despite their recent struggles, remains the favorite, but DK has shown they can compete, making this a must-watch event for any League of Legends fan. While DK and T1 battle for worlds, another exciting tournament is brewing for teams that just missed the cut. What new competition is set to feature rising stars and seasoned pros alike? BNK FearX's season ends, but a new star rises in the LCK. The LCK summer split has concluded for BNK FearX, marking the end of an impressive run that saw them secure second place in the Rising group and win crucial play-in matches. However, the playoffs proved to be a formidable hurdle, with defeats against KT Rolster and most recently, DK, ending their bid for a world championship spot. Despite this, their journey continues as they prepare for the upcoming 2025 League of Legends Asia Invitational. BNK FearX's playoff elimination came after a hard-fought series against DK. In Game 1, despite a strong showing from Gion Raptor Eojin on Kiana, a pick highly valued internationally, BFX couldn't secure the win. Game 2 saw Kim aiming Haram showcase Ziggs, a champion with a remarkable win rate in the LCK, but it wasn't enough. BFX managed to rally in Game 3, with Lee Viklad Dequang delivering a standout performance on Azir to keep their hopes alive. However, DK ultimately prevailed in Game 4, with Hyo Showmaker Su delivering a stellar performance on Zoe, a rare pick in the LCK, complemented by Choi, Lucid, Yonghyuk's MVP-worthy Lee Sin. While BNK FearX's world's dream is over for this year, a significant positive emerged: the rise of Year Diable Dijun. This 17-year-old AD carry has had a breakout season, earning him the prestigious LCK Rookie of the Year award. His performance throughout the split has marked him as a talent to watch for the future. Meanwhile, DK's victory over BFX sets them up for an all-or-nothing match against T1 for the final world slot. The stakes couldn't be higher. For DK, it's a chance to continue their legacy, having never missed Worlds since their LCK debut. For T1, failing to qualify would be unprecedented since 2020. This pivotal match will determine the fourth LCK representative at the World Championship. As the LCK playoff picture sharpens, a brand new international tournament is taking shape, offering a platform for teams that narrowly missed the biggest stage. What exactly is this new Asia Invitational, and who are the likely contenders? Introducing the Asia Invitational, a new stage for esports rising contenders. Get ready for a brand new esports spectacle. The Asia Invitational, ASI, is set to launch, bringing together mid-tier powerhouses from the LCK, LPL, and LCP. Scheduled from October 6th to 12th, just before the main Worlds event kicks off in China, this tournament offers a crucial platform for teams that have shown immense promise but narrowly missed direct qualification for the global stage. The tournament format features a unique group stage followed by a double elimination bracket. The group stage will be played in best-of-3 series, with 2 groups designed to foster diverse matchups. Group 1 will pit 2 LPL teams against 1 LCK and 1 LCP team, while Group 2 will feature 2 LCK teams, 1 LPL, and 1 LCP squad. Only the top 2 teams from each group will advance to the double elimination bracket, culminating in a best-of-5 grand final. While official team rosters are yet to be confirmed, the likely contenders are already taking shape. For the LCK, we expect to see BNK FearX, Nongshim Red Force, and the loser of the intense T1 vs Deep Blue's KIA series. The LPL's representation will likely come from the losers of their regional finals, with Edward Gaming or Ninjas in Pajamas potentially filling the final slot. From the LCP, GAM Esports and MGN Vikings Esports are the anticipated representatives. Rumors suggest the tournament will be held online, providing accessibility for these dedicated teams. This competition is designed to give greater visibility and more competitive matches to talented players who narrowly missed out on Worlds. Imagine seeing potential appearances from LCK titans like Hio, Showmaker, Su or Leaf Faker, Sanghyok, or LPL powerhouses such as Weibo Gaming or JD Gaming. The Asia Invitational promises high-level play and thrilling storylines, showcasing the depth of talent across Asia's top leagues. From thrilling LCK rematches to the dawn of new international competitions, the esports world is buzzing. We've covered a lot of ground, but what was the single biggest story that captured the most attention? All right, legends, let's do a lightning recap. DK took Game 1 against BFX in a wild LCK playoff opener. Then, DK is gearing up for a massive Worlds qualifying rematch against T1 in the LCK. BNK FearX's playoff run ended, but a new star, Diable, emerged, and they're heading to the Asia Invitational. Speaking of which, the brand new Asia Invitational is set to feature mid-tier teams from the LCK, LPL, and LCP in a new international showdown. Don't miss out on any of the action. Smash that like button, subscribe to Legends Nexus, ring that notification bell, drop a comment below telling us your predictions, and follow us on all our socials for even more exclusive content. Stay legendary.